I get the bag, I'm serious. All that these haters delirious. At the spot, they producing the cash flow when I'm making appearances. I know they talking all the fuck shit.
What up, y'all? We are back with part 16 of Tales of Arise.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelit, do you?
No. Nagalan trusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Big burps. Potato. These niggas better be out here still. Oh. Where is the There we go. She out here? No. Where the hell did she go, for real? She's probably out here. No, she's not out here. Man, get out the way.
You all arrived here from Cyslodia, yes?
Yes, sir, Ski.
In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Why is that?
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
She'll be
I'm
back.
surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
Okay.
You've
That's
got
what she
it.
was doing.
Stay safe, Kisara.
Alright, Kisara, bring your ass, cuz.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free.
I mean,
or
she's
gained
right, my
without
fault.
sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part. That you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
All right, let's go.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elda Menancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not.
Yeah, she gonna rely
I
on
don't
me.
protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Alright. Damn. Another one.
What was Kelzalek even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renan than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt. Even though doing so meant defying Renan hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shionne?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Alright, let's get it. I don't know where the hell we going.
I think Hootle senses something.
Hootle, shut up.
Mahag Saar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
What level are these niggas? Let's see. 20?
Double demon fang! Double demon cow!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come! Double demon fang!
Come on,
come on!
Rip and tear! I can do this all day!
Megasonic thrust!
Hear my call! Here!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well!
Evil assault!
Them boys
Did you
sweet.
see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part!
Get up out of here, bruh. Oh, did I go backwards?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Shut up, I went backwards. I didn't mean to do that. I'm a complete idiot. Okay.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
The burgers. Who? I don't see nothing. Oh.
Who? Who?
The hell?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Yeah, probably. Something I don't care about.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
No, I wasn't looking over there.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Okay. Oh, I got a fish. Oh.
Reel it in.
There you go. This is easy. There we go. Got him.
I reeled us in a big one.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
Okay, let's quit. We already got one. That's all we need.
And that's all there is to it.
One and done.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
Okay.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the
hungry ass
food.
girl.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear.
Word.
Thanks for showing us.
Okay.
Hey, you look like you know your way around. Your way with the pause, first of all. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I just want one thing in exchange. All I ask for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come up, talk to you. Okay. Sweet. So I need to fish in order to get equipment from this nigga. Beautiful. I'll probably do fishing off screen. Off screen. Damn, boy, I'm burping. Alright, we out. The fuck? Who laid this?
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing...
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Alright, you do that. What the hell?
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Word. What you got for me?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
God damn.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Alright.
No holding back!
This will be a piece of cake!
Here's the evil!
You got me flanked!
With airborne targets.
Demon Fang!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! This one's mine!
Doing just by me! Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
There!
You require a hand.
Photon rage attack! Do it! Feel!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. What the hell is this? This is a plane. Why can't these zoom?
All right.
For every time I deploy my secret weapon, I'll stop it right where it stands. You. You that dog, man.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance.
Keep up with a wall!
Explosive ring! I'm on it! I'm just getting started!
Divine! I can go
No further!
Radiant Spear!
Double Demon Fang! Take this! Here I come! Here! Try this! Explosive ring!
Here goes!
Double Demon Fang!
Showtime! Lightning Orb!
Hold on, nigga.
Metal Ray! Carry it to
Mega Sonic Drop!
Eagle
Double Demon Fang! You're mine! Explosive ring! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Yes, sir. Give you 6 more skills. I mean, 3 more
I
skills.
sense a strange power from this.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well.
Whatever.
Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wish to be alone.
Ow! Double Demon Fang!
Hear my call!
I can carve what?
Oh, you're asleep.
Airborne beast, my respect.
Got flyers!
I've got this. Let us
Try this! All yours! Double Demon Fang!
Do it!
Here I come!
We are freaking invincible!
Hold on, here you go.
Truly are strong.
Shoot that nigga down.
It's ours! Here! Eagle of Joy!
Goodbye.
Explosive Ram!
Ooh.
Double Demon Fang! I'll take you all off!
Do it!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I
Clean
think
with
I'm
it.
getting stronger.
Oh yeah? Think you could beat me at arm wrestling?
When have I not beaten you?
Right. I'll just go on ahead then. It's so hilly around here.
The hell is that?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting?
Girl, shut up.
It's not like I'm...
Trying to look out for your goofy ass. The hell? The hell, man? This is that nigga from earlier.
For you. Me? Why?
How you looking at me for? God damn! This nigga is nice.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the?
Nigga, you on that stuff?
That is all I desire.
Bro, shut your
Then why are we
fuck ass up.
Who even are you?
Yeah, nigga, I don't know who the fuck you is.
Armor won't save you.
Look at that asleep. Fucked around. Now you finna
Who the hell are you?
find out, nigga.
This guy's not normal.
Duh.
He's unbelievable.
He's nice.
He even surpasses a
You know
lord?
what I'm saying? He ain't nicer than me, but I'm just saying. He nice though.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
This nigga. Come here.
Show me your
Yeah, get your ass on the ground, bitch, nigga. Got him. Ain't no way. This nigga is nice. I know you ain't trying to kill Hooter, my nigga. What wrong with you? The hell? My boy trying to take Hooter out. Yeah, shoot this nigga.
Is that all?
Shoot this nigga, bruh.
Very
This nigga's too nice.
Then die.
This nigga just gonna throw me like a rag doll? What the hell?
A wretch like you?
The fuck? Bro, no, you didn't stab my girl, bro. She really sacrificed herself for me? That's crazy.
Till next time.
I'm gonna fuck you up next time.
Shion, wake up, please.
Alphen?
Shion.
Dang, she must really be in love with your boy.
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
Damn, still with the goddamn
What the hell were you
attitude,
thinking?
bro?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
What was that?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light?
I don't know, man. I
don't
didn't
know.
really see it, to be honest.
I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't
No.
know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
Hopefully she's good.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that.
The hell you
There's
mean
nothing
everyone?
wrong with
Nigga, I'm the only one
admitting you have
protecting you.
weaknesses,
What
too.
are you talking about?
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
Yeah,
I
obviously.
can't feel pain. But you still can. Can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time.
Yeah.
Please,
So
stop
what did I do
trying to
either?
babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that.
Nigga, I ain't gonna let you
Just...
die. Fuck.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end the video right here. Drop a like for your boy. Subscribe if you're new. And, yes, sir. I'm out of here, man. Deuces.